Today we are going to learn about scaling in research. According to Best and Khan, research may be defined as the systematic and objective analysis and recording of controlled observations that may lead to the development of generalizations, principles or theories resulting in prediction and possibly ultimate control of events. From this definition, it is clear that data collection is an important part of research. In order to collect the requisite data for any theme of research, you have to devise appropriate tools, use suitable measuring techniques, and decide on the relevant attributes of the sample drawn. There are several research tools varying in design, operation, the complexity of features, and interpretation. In certain situations, you may select from a list of available tools. In other situations, you may find that existing research tools do not suit your purpose or objective of research, and therefore you may like to modify them or develop your own. Each tool is appropriate for collecting a particular type of data or information that lends itself to a particular type of analysis and interpretation for drawing meaningful conclusions and generalization. For this, you need to familiarize yourself with the nature, merits, and limitations of various research tools. Now, let's see scaling in educational research. Research tools are measuring devices. Every measuring device has some kind of graduation depending upon the system of measurement. For example, the foot-pound second (FPS) or centimeter-gram second (CGS) systems measure the length of the foot or centimeter. Similarly, weight is measured in pounds or grams. Just as FPS or CGS provides the basis for scaling for physical measurement, it is necessary to provide a certain form of scaling for mental measurement. Measurement of variables like intelligence, achievement, demographic attributes, etc. There are 4 types of scaling are used in the measurement, such as nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Now we will see more about nominal scales. It is the first level measurement scale in which the numbers serve as tags or labels to classify or identify the objects, or in other words, simple classification data categorized only on the basis of equality. A nominal scale usually deals with the non-numeric variables or the numbers that do not have any value. Now we will discuss the characteristics of nominal scale. A nominal scale variable is classified into 2 or more categories. In this measurement mechanism, the answer should fall into either of the classes. It is qualitative. The numbers are used here to identify the objects. The numbers do not define the object characteristics. The only permissible aspect of numbers in the nominal scale is counting. Examples of nominal scale measurements are gender, color. Now we will discuss about ordinal scales. The ordinal scale is the second level of measurement that reports the ordering and ranking of data without establishing the degree of variation between them. Ordinal represents the order. Ordinal data is known as qualitative data or categorical data. It can be grouped, named, and also ranked. These types of measures having both the characteristics, equality, and magnitude. Now we will see the characteristics of the ordinal scale. The ordinal scale shows the relative ranking of the variables. It identifies and describes the magnitude of a variable. Along with the information provided by the nominal scale, ordinal scales gives the ranking of those variables. The interval properties are not known. The surveyors can quickly analyze the degree of agreement concerning the identified order of variables. For example, ranking of school students as first, second, third, etc. Equating the frequency of occurrences like very often, often, not at all. Then assessing the degree of agreement like totally agree, agree, neutral, disagree, totally disagree. Next type is interval scales. The interval scale is the third level of measurement scale, and it is defined as a quantitative measurement scale in which the difference between the two variables is meaningful. It possesses the characteristics equality, magnitude, and equal interval. In other words, the variables are measured in an exact manner, not in a relative way in which the presence of zero is arbitrary. Now we will discuss the characteristics of interval scale. The interval scale is quantitative and it can quantify the difference between the values. It allows calculating the mean and median of variables. To understand the difference between the variables, you can subtract the values between the variables. The interval scale is the preferred scale in statistics as it helps to assign any numerical values to arbitrary assessments such as feelings, calendar type, etc. Examples include Likert scale, net promoter score, NPS, bipolar metrics table, etc. Next type is ratio scales. The ratio scale is the fourth level of the measurement scale, which is quantitative, and it is a type of variable measurement scale. It allows researchers to compare the difference or intervals. The ratio scale has a unique feature. It possesses the character of the origin or 0 points. That is the set of measures having absolute zero in addition to equality, magnitude, and equal interval. Characteristics of ratio scale. Ratio scale has a feature of absolute zero. It does not have negative numbers because of its 0 point feature. It affords unique opportunities for statistical analysis. The variable can be orderly added, subtracted, multiplied, divided, and mean, median, and mode can be calculated using the ratio scale. Ratio scale has unique and useful properties. One such feature is that it allows unit conversion like kilogram, calories, gram, calories, etc. For example, what is the weight in kilograms? It may be less than 55 or between 55 and 75 kilograms, and 76 and 85 kilograms, 86 to 95 kilograms, or more than 95 kilograms. Likewise, length is another example. Each of the above 4 types of scales have a unique method of measurement. Both nominal and ordinal scale consist of discrete number of categories to which numbers are assigned. Thus, a variable such as number of families owning a car can only take values of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. It cannot have values such as 1.5 or 2.5 as the units are integers and indivisible. But interval and ratio scales take any value between two integers as the variables are continuous. For example, given any ages however close, it is possible to find a third which lies in between. Interval and ratio scales are superior to nominal and ordinal scales, and a wealth of statistical tools can be employed in their analysis. The different statistical tools are related to these different measurement scales in research. In that, there is usually a correspondence between mathematical assumptions of the statistical tool and the assumptions of the scale of measurement. Care must be always taken to match the tools used with the scale of measurement of variables and to use a method which implies a higher scale measurement than the variable allows. Hope you are all understood the topic. Try to identify the variables that are coming across in different research studies that you are searching, and try to identify the corresponding scales of measures and apply the learned concepts in this module to your area of research. Happy learning.